Hi everybody, welcome back to Social Science class. Now we are discussing working of institutions from the civics topics. Children, in our previous classes, we learned what are the various institutions, the various political institutions that works in our country and its importance. Now we are going to study detailed some of the important political institutions. We started what is called Parliament. The previous class we learned what is Parliament. We given a definition what is Parliament. What the definition we given there? Parliament. It is in all democratic or in all democracies, an assembly of elected representatives are working there. Okay, an assembly of elected representatives, and it exercises the supreme political authority on behalf of the people. That political authority or that political elected body we called Parliament. A good definition. Elected representatives exercise supreme political authority. That assembly we called Parliament. We can read on the screen in India, such as National Assembly called Parliament. In our country, that National Assembly we called Parliament. This Parliament enjoys a central role in every democracies. The Parliament in big countries or big democracies, it is divided into two houses or two chambers. Today we are going to study the two divisions of the Parliament. Okay, so the large countries divided the role and powers of the Parliament in two parts. They are called the chamber or houses. Okay, so this the one house. What are the differences between these two houses? The one house is usually directly elected by the people. One house directly elected by the people, and it exercises the real power in that democracy. Which house enjoys the real power? The house elected directly by the people enjoys the real power in that democratic country. The second house, elected indirectly and perform some special functions. They do not have all the functions, only some special functions they enjoy there. Like that they are looking at the interest of various states, regions and federal unions, etc. That house is the second house. Anyway, in our country, our Parliament has two houses, and in the lower house, that is called Lok Sabha, and in the second house, that we called Taji Sabha or upper house or council of state. Lok Sabha is also called House of People. Taji Sabha is called Council of States. Now we can see what are the differences between this Lok Sabha or Raj Sabha, or in the upper house and the lower house. I told the Lok Sabha is also called lower house or in the house of people. Taji Sabha is called upper house or council of states. First of all, we can see what are the differences between Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha? First, I can explain you the features of the Lok Sabha. The first point, Lok Sabha, it is directly elected by the people. Lok Sabha is elected by the people and exercises the real power. Okay, then the maximum strength of the house, which house Lok Sabha, is 552. It's 530 members are elected from the states and 20 members from union territories. 2 members are nominated by the President of India from the Anglo-Indian community. The 2 members nominated from the Anglo-Indian community by the President of India. Like that, total 552 is the total strength of the or maximum strength of the house. But at present, the membership of Lok Sabha is 545. That is a few points regarding the Lok Sabha or the House of the People. Then we can see what are the main features of the Rajya Sabha or Council of States. It is usually elected indirectly and perform some special functions. The Taji Sabha is usually elected indirectly and perform some special functions. What special functions? That we will study in our next classes. Then the next point is that the most common work for the second house is to look after the interest of the various states, regions or federal unions. We will study detail on these all the points in coming classes. Then it has 250 members. The strength of the Taji Sabha 250. 12 of the Rajya Sabha members are nominated by the President from persons who have very expert in different fields like that literature, art, science, service, sports. So like that, the eminent personalities from the different fields, 12 people nominated by the President of India. One of the most important difference between Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Taji Sabha is a permanent house, but Lok Sabha is a temporary house. Why it is called Rajya Sabha a permanent house? Because 1/3 of the members of the Rajya Sabha retire every 2 years. New 1/3 is coming there. And 2/3 always remaining. But in the case of the Lok Sabha, after the election, all the 545 members or 552 members are the freshly elected members. So that the Lok Sabha is not a continuous body. But here the Taji Sabha is a continuous or the permanent body. Then at present 245 members are in Taji Sabha, elected from the different states and union territories. These all are the main differences between either Lok Sabha and Taji Sabha. Then we can see what are some functions of the parliament. Some important functions of the parliament. In the case of ordinary bills, Both the houses have equal power. We learned what is called a bill and what are the procedures of passing the bill in our early classes. So in the case of the term ordinary bill, both the houses have the equal power. In case of either deadlock, a joint sitting of both the houses is called where Lok Sabha has a numerical majority. On many matters, Lok Sabha enjoys more powers than the Rajya Sabha. Regarding either money bill, regarding the money bill, the Lok Sabha has the upper power. The Rajya Sabha can delay it only by 14 days. Then Lok Sabha controls the Council of Ministers through non-confidence motion. After the election, the government is formed looking at the majority in the Lok Sabha, not in the Rajya Sabha. Which political party or which alliance got the majority in the Lok Sabha, that group's leader is called by the President of India for the formation of forming the government. So in the formation of the government as well as controlling in the government, Lok Sabha has some upper power. In the case of Taji Sabha, it does not have this power. I hope you understood the importance of the parliament and the two houses of the parliament and their function. We will study detail all these points in our coming classes. Thank you.